Friends, countrymen, Romans, these guys could not stop talking about how much they love Division. Apparently, I'm the only one that has never played it and doesn't seem like I'm going to.
I've never played the first one, but I've
Although,
seen the stuff in the second.
Look, during the demo trailer or whatever, where the dude, like, juked a grenade off the side of Air Force One and hit a dude in the back of the head with it and it exploded, like, that seemed pretty cool, but that's about the extent of my interest.
I don't even remember that. I mean, if you like looting things, if Diablo gets your brain
Borderlands, no.
wiggling, then
I liked it more in Borderlands, honestly. The gunplay in Borderlands is shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So
the gunplay in Borderlands is awesome. Are you fucking idiot?
It's really not. I mean,
it's really not.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
As someone who plays like 90% shooters, it's not.
I remember it being good, but that might also be like.
It was. I mean, it was okay for the thing, but it's just. It was. It just.
Aiming was predicated on mathematical equations rather than skill. No.
Yeah. So, all right.
It's fun, and you can play it forever.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying the gunplay's not good compared to other stuff. All right. Holy shit, that music's loud.
I'm learning it. I'm working on it.
Fuck.
All right, APGrim. As this thing is approaching, you see it is not a dragon, nor is it a dragonborn. It is perhaps far worse than either of those things.
Oh,
this is a half dragon, a green half dragon.
Green half dragon.
These things are like super dragonborn with incredibly tough scales. In fact, you've heard tell that some people skin half dragons and use their scales to make plate armor out of.
I'll wear you like a sock, motherfucker.
And this guy is an impressive height of almost 8 feet tall. And he's diving directly towards you with 2 melee weapons out.
Has he not landed yet?
No, he will land at the end of the round because that's when his turn is, and he'll start stabbing you then.
Oh, well, wonderful. So
is there any particular reason why he's targeting APGrim that we can be aware of right now?
No.
Does APGrim talk to it?
So how far away is this thing?
100 feet.
100 feet. So, I mean, so technically he's not. I can what do you think I'm gonna do?
Is he targeting APGrim or is he targeting?
Yeah, no, he's diving me. He's diving on me. Shit. So
You have to move
yeah, I know.
around.
Well, what I don't know is how. So, is our wagon right up against this, or is it?
Yes, it's right up against it.
Okay. Well, fuck.
I mean, you can't shoot him right now or anyway, right? So you might as well double move.
Yeah, I could double move. So it'd be that would be 30.
What happened to your hunter's mark? Is it gone?
That guy's running away.
Yeah,
he's running away.
Still alive.
Damn, dude.
So it'd be there, and then what? There? That would be a double move.
And here's the thing: if you get close to me, I can, on my turn, before this goober shows up. Oh, actually, I think I'm after the goober. Yeah. Okay. I have 2 health potions in my backpack, and you can help yourself.
Right, so
there's no way he can double move over there, pull a potion out,
I said
and then
if he
not
can,
this turn.
yeah.
So I'm gonna move. So each gray square is 10 feet, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You might as well climb over the fucking wagon then, dude.
I
if
can
you're
do
gonna
that. Well, yeah.
Climbing into the wagon is difficult.
So I'm doing the double move either way.
Yep.
So I mean, either way, I should be able to move to get to Kelly. If I do a double, and then yeah.
What I'm saying, you could probably get behind me, which would be much better for you.
Well, he's saying it's going to be difficult if I go over the wagon or if I go to the side. It's going to be the same.
Climbing up to the wagon won't be difficult.
He just said it was.
Climbing up will be difficult. It's climbing down that is not.
So yeah, when you're on top of it, so this move here is 10 foot, but everything else is normal.
10 foot, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're putting down. So yeah, I will do that then. So I will do the 10 feet to get onto the wagon, which leaves me with.
So you'll be able to go 50. You'll be able to go, yeah, 40 feet. So you'll be able to go anywhere around me. So.
Yeah. So I will do that because that is a very good argument. So I'm gonna Zoidberg my way over here.
Okay.
Swearing as I go. Fucking trick! Bullshit! Fuck it!
Daka, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot the guy with APGrim's hunter's mark to try and get him his hunter's mark back.
Interesting. Fascinating. Good luck.
26 for 11.
You shoot that guy in the back as he's fleeing. He's super dead.
Nice.
I will free action move my Hunter's Mark 2 to the Dragon Dude.
And then I will move as far as I can around this way. I think that's that far. 1, 5, 10, 15, 30. Yep.
Careful, I wouldn't get too close because he's a Dragonborn. He has Dragon Breath.
He's not a Dragonborn.
He's half
dragon.
dragon or something. Yep, it's different.
I mean, it's a good assumption that he will have Dragon Breath.
The remaining 3 halflings flee the field. Henley.
It's a good assumption that he has a breath and he tail swipes.
You muted, Brian.
You are.
It's all right. So this is the dude there.
He's 100 feet in the air.
Well, I mean, I can shoot an arrow that far.
Yes, you can. You are currently laying on your belly beneath the wagon, however.
Oh, I will climb whoop on top of the wagon and then shoot.
It's half your movement to stand up and then 10 feet to get on top of the wagon.
Okay.
So that leaves you with you've used all your movement basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So he has an AC of 6, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's an AC of 5, so I can hit it.
Even better.
This guy lands directly in front of you. At the last minute, he unfurls his wings and flaps them once. Like most dragons, he doesn't give a shit about physics. He just stops, hits the wagon deck. It doesn't shatter, but you hear a crunching noise and you see cracks running out beneath his massive weight. You feel the vibration of his hit. He's got to weigh over a ton. 1,000 pounds. Sorry, metric folks.
And what is his like actual like outwardly dimensions? You said he's 8 foot tall, but
He's 8
is
foot
he
tall.
like wide?
No, he's just solid and made of a
Just really
different
heavy?
material. Yeah, he's
Okay.
super dense. This guy is not, he's not thick. He's not a chunky boy. This dude is a murder machine.
So he's mechanical.
Yes, he's mechanical, and he's about to mechanically make 3 attacks on you.
I'm going to offer prayers to the Omnissiah and see what
Well,
happens.
the Omnissiah does not exist in this universe, unfortunately. What is your AC, good sir, Finley?
47.
What is it actually?
16.
So the first thing he attacks with is a longsword. As it comes down, it shines briefly, and you notice that the blade catches on fire. So when it hits you,
this sword. I want this sword.
you take 13 points of damage, and 4 of that is fire damage.
Wait, hold on. You rolled a 12, a 5, and a 2.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got like bonuses
He's
on
got,
his sword
yes,
attack.
he has bonuses to those attacks.
Okay, sorry. So I take 13 damage?
Yes. He makes a second attack with the long sword as like a backslash, but you easily duck under it. He tries to stab you with the cruel dagger, and you just sidestep it. The dagger doesn't look like your dagger of venom, but you notice that the edge tip of it is dripping with poison, just like your dagger of venom would be. You think it might also be such a weapon.
Guys, remember when we were in that shop and the guy was like, yeah, here's a sword of dragon slaying.
Yep.
And we're just like, you don't need that shit.
I'm never gonna beat a dragon.
Well, I mean, the reason why we didn't get it is because it was only bonus is only against dragons, so it would have been useless against everything else.
Yeah, but it's still a +1 though. It was still a +1 sword.
Yeah.
Like,
Kelly.
Okay. Is there a way that I can slip Agrim a couple of super pots before?
Yes, you
we
can
step
use your
up?
action to pull out some pots and hand them to him.
Action.
You can pull out as many as you have free hands, which I believe is 1.
So I would like to think that Agrim's got these arrows sticking in him that, he's done the snap it off kind of thing. So you don't pull it out because that's leave it in, stops the
But
bleeding.
here's the thing: if I don't go there, and if I don't hit this man, and if I don't use my
Go for it, dude.
maneuver to take the attention away from dear Finley,
Go for it.
there might
Don't
be
worry about
some problems.
Just go for it. Don't worry about me. Go for it.
Yeah.
My bad, Finley.
Yeah, go for it.
You actually take an
Okay.
additional
I still have a.
3 points of fire damage.
I still have a cure
points.
wounds I can use on myself. I have a
3
ranger
more fire.
cure wounds stuff. So.
All right.
Ouch.
So That's going to take 30 foot to get next to Finley. I would do that. And I would like to use a maneuver. Good sir.
A maneuver.
Maneuver is called goading attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, so I have to hit them, you can expend 1 superior die to goad the target into attacking you. You add superior die to the weapon's attack damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against other targets until the end of your next turn.
Okay, you have to hit before you use that maneuver.
Yes, I do, but I'm letting you know that I'm using it. I guess I could choose after, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. And I can also do, if need be, right? I can also do a maneuvering attack, which will put Finley out of range as well, if need be. So we should be really good.
Still have to hit for any of those. So show me your power. And you know what they say: put up, shut up, and put 2 6s on the board.
Not up or shut up.
That's, well, I mean, some people say that, but not me.
Cart not up or shut up.
Come on, game. Can I get some? Can I request some new guys?
You jump up, you pull yourself belly first onto the wagon. You come up with a hit, and this guy is already like 2 feet to the left. He's just like, so you're the cleric. I'll show my dedication to the war god by killing you.
Good luck. I've died 3 times already. You won't be the last time that happens to me. And when I come back, I'm gonna put the 7 hells inside of your fucking throat.
Okay, that's an impressive threat.
You rude me.
Hey, Grim.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna shoot at this asshole.
Okay, tell me more.
With a crossbow. All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna 23, my good sir.
23 will hit.
All right, we'll get some hunter's
And he only had 14 HP. Lucky us.
Remind him. All right, so 16.
It hits. It seems to do a significant amount of damage, but not even close to slowing this guy down. Daka.
Guys, I wish I could fucking hit things.
I know the feeling, man.
I think there's some things.
I don't know what it is with Roll20, but when a game is created, I swear to God that players get like something, because sometimes I play a game and I'm consistently fucking nailing all my rolls, right?
Hidden modifiers.
What Dave is talking about is called statistical probability.
And then sometimes when a game is created like this one, or say the Vampire the Masquerade game that me and Brian were in, I couldn't hit shit to save my life. Right?
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know.
I've gone up and down. Like this episode, I've been pretty hot on the rolls.
Well, Daka Darmelian, why don't you show me your power?
I'm trying. 13.
Is that really his last name?
No. His name is Daka Zilvea.
Sylvia, okay. I was about to say, it's like, I don't remember.
He ducks underneath the bow shot as it soars over him. Just casually. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Oh, Finn. This guy is locked on your ass.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull my dagger of venom.
Oh
shit.
Oh boy.
And jab it into his stomach.
Are you activating the dagger's power before you do so?
Yes.
Very well. Let us read what the dagger of venom does.
So, I gain a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
That's correct.
So that's a 13 for 9.
You need to use an action before you can make it poison itself.
Oh.
So you will stab him. It won't be poison damage, however, though. It's just going to be stabbing damage.
Okay.
You stab him in the center of his chest, and you're like, "Ha! I got you!" And then you look down. You have not penetrated his scale. He looks down and he goes, "Nice toy."
It is a nice toy. I don't know why you're laughing.
What do you do?
Jump off the side of the fucking cart.
Are you disengaging with the cunning action?
Yes.
Okay. Then he does not chop you in half as you run away.
You want to go a little further, or?
Yeah, I'll actually step about over here. That'll work.
Yeah. Okay. The horse is still sitting there, just like.
But I have still activated the poison now, so next turn.
No, you need to actually spend a full action to activate the poison,
Yep.
so no attacking.
Motherfucker. Okay, alright.
This guy
Guys,
faces
I think
off
next time
against you, Kelly.
We're gonna buy that dragon sword. What do you think?
Think so?
Yeah, this dagger's not coming out too well.
How much is
You
this?
must spend 10 actions reloading the dagger.
You must roll 10 or lower on a D100.
The time it takes Finley to activate the dagger, you just look around and I've built a fucking trebuchet in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Kelly,
launching the
It literally
horse
takes him 6 seconds to push a button on the weapon he's holding. He's like,
if you'd like to use a reaction, Kelly, you can make a attack as he chases Finley.
now, does a maneuver take advantage of a reaction attack?
Yes. Maneuvers are specifically when you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Yeah, you just have to hit him.
Well, here we go, boys. Is a 13 good enough?
No. You strike him in the back. Ching! Your sword bounces off his scales as if they were like steel.
I swear to God. Arthur, remake this game right now.
No?
I want a different character sheet.
Nope.
I want a new game.
I gave you so many character sheets.
Yeah, because I keep dying.
That's
And I have
true.
to keep
Dave has like a
tracking.
million.
Henley's like, well, time to buy a new PC.
Finley,
Throw this shit out.
he stands in front of you and says, I could stab you to death, but if you want to know what poison tastes like, and then he goes, and then just vomits green fumes all over you. Make a
I
dexterity
say,
saving
I
throw.
don't want to know what poison tastes like, and I sidestep away.
Make that dexterity save.
Oh, I think I will. 19.
You do. So you'll take half damage.
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
You'll take 12 points of poison damage.
I'm down.
close.
I'm down.
So yeah,
guys.
you like
I'm down.
dodge out of the way, Mr. President. Some of the green goo gets in your mouth, but it gets on your legs, and little hives begin to boil all down your leg. You hit the ground, reaching towards Agrim. No! You look super cute as you do.
Longbottom.
Yeah, at the bottom of the screen, because it's a TV show, there's a little banner for local news that says hashtag who's Finley Longbottom that goes past the episode.
Very clearly the same green screen they use for the weather.
Do they have like traffic dragons? Like they just fly around, with a dude. in the
You know
back?
what it is?
They're from
It's
the
not-
Guild
it's
of
not a-
Dragons, obviously.
Oh yes, the guild of the newscaster guild, of course.
It's not a text scroller, Arthur. It's one of those advertisements for upcoming TV shows where Finley Longbottom is like crossing his arms. and
Yeah,
nodding.
he turns and looks at the screen and nods and then turns away again.
And it's like,
even
hey,
like
it's
melts
Finley
away.
Longbottom.
It's not even like a normal ticker. It's like a piece of parchment that unrolls with a thing on it and rolls back and just falls back down.
Oh, God. All right,
Kelly, Finley
okay.
is in some deep shit. This guy is
dude.
roaring in pleasure at having destroyed Finley. He's just like, yes, another kill for the war god.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide in deep.
You
Arthur.
teleport behind him.
All right, Karn,
Nothing
chill down.
personal, bro.
Nothing personal, fellow paladin.
Hello, fellow human. You slap him on the back again, yeah, with your full force.
I haven't rolled over a 10 this entire time.
Hey, Grim. Finley is expiring in front of you. He's raising his hand almost unconsciously towards you,
Yeah.
reaching out in pain.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna
He's sickly and pale.
dart over.
I should have grappled this fucking guy. I should have just.
All right, I'm gonna run over to Finley and I'm gonna slap him with a cure wounds right in his. Like I'm not like I'm gonna like run up to him, kind of like
Stupid goddamn face.
I'm just gonna slap him across the face. Get it together.
Right in the.
Be healed!
Right in the pustules.
Jim Jordan!
Right in the name of the ancestors. You are healed.
I gotcha, Spootnik.
All right, there we go. So I slap him for a good 7 HP there.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-doop.
And I think that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's Kelly.
Daka.
This motherfucker.
Fight me, you sorry excuse for a cleric.
No, I'm not.
You feel an unusual tension in your bow, and you know that if you fire this again before it's mended or repaired, it is going to snap.
If I fire it again or fail again?
If you fail again, sorry. If you fail again.
Well, that's
You
fine.
felt unusual tension. Oh, they fucking.
That is one of my favorite Prosody skits.
Oh,
They
he-
fucking.
I look over at Agram and Finley. I'm like, oh, they fucking.
Oh my god. Finley, you're lying on the ground. Your weapon's just near your reach. There's an angry dragon standing over you with green smoke coming out of its mouth, roaring. Agram has slapped you on the face, and there's a huge red face print there. It stings real bad.
It doesn't even hurt. It actually feels kind of nice.
now-
No, it hurts really, really bad.
Is the poison activated?
No, you have to spend your whole action activating the poison. No attacking, no doing anything but activating the poison.
All right, I will do that.
Okay. You concentrate on the dagger. A thick
over
black
here.
liquid begins to coat the blade. Are you cunning actioning away?
Yes.
Okay, you disengage. He goes, what? My prey is escaping?
Yeah.
No recharge.
Hey, Finley, how about you not shit talk the guy that just pushed your shit in?
Kelly, he walks away from you and moves after Finley.
Baby.
No, 14 isn't good enough. Come on. What do you think this is?
Come on. What is it? Is it a
Above.
15?
That's 16
Can we
or
just
17.
kill this Piccolo-looking motherfucker or what? Let's go.
What's your AC, Finley? You said it was a 16?
16.
All right, first longsword misses. Second longsword hits.
This is nail, man. This is nail.
He misses, but then he goes with like a wide, long slash. It cuts you across the cheek, and you feel the searing pain of the flame of the blade burning on you.
I'm sure I do.
I'll tell you how much it hits you for.
1 damage.
You take 19 with 9 fire damage.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
think that kill.
No, it doesn't kill you,
Right.
but you're
I'm down again.
what the
Guys.
fuck?
We need to get this sword, man.
Yeah, we need to
I
kill
like
this son of a
sword.
bitch and take his.
Or just fucking kill this guy.
I mean, yeah.
When damage reduces you to 0 and there's damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum. You won't
Yeah,
instantly die.
I'm good.
He turns with
That was
the
fucking close though.
he turns with the small knife and looks at Agram and says, "Normally I would attack you, but you've shown a proclivity for interfering in my duels." And he flips the knife from being point up to point down, stabs Finley again with it. Finley, you take a critical hit and take 2 death saving throw failures. You are now on the brink of destruction.
Well, fucking A, I am.
Do you have inspiration still, Brian?
No, I don't have shit.
I don't think any of us.
The good
do.
news to you guys is that black liquid that was coating the blade is gone now.
Oh, well, great.
But there's actually worse
Nice.
news. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Finley.
Oh my god.
I don't. All right, hold on.
We waking up in a mountain, boys.
15.
I believe that is good enough. You have exactly what you need. You are not poisoned by the weapon.
I don't know why it only lets me. Oh, never mind. I'm retarded. There we
Okay,
go.
that's
All
a
right,
9 on your death
failures.
saving throw. That means when your turn comes around, you will be dead.
No.
I'm taking that die.
Did not click that.
I don't know. That is a click.
No. I was trying to click. It kept saying success. I didn't realize failure was right below it. I was trying to click failures for 2 of them, and I figured, oh, maybe I need to click this. Disregard that death saving throw. Was not a death saving throw.
For this one time only, I will allow it. Kelly,
It was totally a misclick. I would not fuck with you like that.
this dude is trashing your boy Finn.
Go on him.
Yeah,
I gotta get a hit in, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, no shit.
Have we hit him?
You just been behind him, slapping him in the back of the head with a sword.
What do you want
Do
to
you
do?
know what his AC is?
You have no idea. No one's hit him yet.
It's like 17, 18, something like that.
15. Come on.
Oh.
You hit him on the side with the sword. He just turns and looks at you and says, "Wait in line."
Can I do anything right now at all?
I mean, you burned through all your powers real quick when it was hunting down little halfling dudes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
I mean, that was great, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. I'm not hitting anything in this game anymore.
I know. It's rough. Low rolls. Speaking of low rolls, let's talk to APGamingREAL. Actually, his
Right.
rolls have been pretty good.
So I'm going to move here, and then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna drop my crossbow and draw my swords, if that is acceptable.
Oh, yeah. When he notices that, he's like, now's the time to fight.
And then I'm gonna try and stab a bitch.
You're going to give him a hunka burning love.
No.
No!
Fuck.
Also, no. Man, this guy's so lucky right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Daka, Finley's bleeding out. All these guys are beating this dude with weapons. He's not even bothering to block. They cannot
Run
get
up
through this natural armor.
You know,
Does me being where I am give Kelly advantage or anything?
No, we don't do flanking.
Shit.
Finley,
pick
you have been
Finley up
healed.
with 4.
What's up?
I'll pick you up with 4 HP.
Finley, keep your goddamn mouth shut.
I,
Anything else, Daka?
That's all I can do.
You reach
I
down,
ran in and used my
purple. Finley, you're awake again.
all right. So is my dagger activated now, or
It is.
No?
It is in fact
is?
activated.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Slam it
stab.
into-
I'm gonna stab this motherfucker with a
Stab
poison
him
dagger.
and then get the fuck away, please.
Yeah. All right. Stabby stab. 19.
Nice. It's got
8
him.
poison damage.
Finley,
Yes.
before whoa, calm down.
Okay.
You look like you're gonna hit him. He looks down. He seems concerned. You're moving closer and closer to his foot. You're like gonna get in a crack there. He brings his longsword down. Ching! Blocks the blow with a parry.
You've got to be fucking.
It would have hit,
Battle master.
except
He's
that
a
he intercepted it.
He's a battle master. That's exactly what he is. Because parries one maneuver. It's a good one. So he rolls a d8 to see how much damage he reduces the attack by.
This is a thing endemic to his character. He adds a certain amount of AC when parrying.
Okay.
Yeah, it is enough to block that attack.
All right.
All of it. He rolled an 8 on a D8.
He doesn't roll. He just gets
Yeah, it's not the battle master.
it
parry,
adds
so-
directly to his AC. No blocking damage, anything like that.
Using my bonus action, I roll away. Fuck.
Coward!
I roll away fucking 25 feet.
Stand to deliver.
Please.
You're the one that's attacking the little one. Attack me, you stupid
Now,
fuck.
I do have a question. Does that mean I'm fucked for the poison blade now?
Nope. Until your blade hits, it remains poisoned.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right.
Man, this blade kind of sucks.
Fails. Oh boy, but running through all these dudes, I'm gonna have to let you get away for now. All right, APGamingREAL, I mean, you seem very wounded and very viable.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's talk about your AC right now.
All right. What about it? It's a thing.
But how much? Oh my god! Holy
Fucking
shit!
Christ, man.
He
This guy's
grabs the
bullshit.
longsword and stabs it through your gut. And then he pulls it out. The flame sear
Oh, you're not going to
seals
die.
the inside.
You say that.
You think he's
You've
not
got
going to
50
die.
HP. If he's going to do 100 HP to you,
I have 17 HP right now. Have you seen how many times I've gotten hit tonight? I'm
Hits you
down.
for 22 points of damage.
I'm down.
He pulls the longsword out. It's covered in searing Daka guts. Or sorry, searing APGamingREAL
I'm
guts.
like, what the hell? What happened?
I mean, I have
the handshake.
He teleports your innards onto his sword.
I have 53 HP, but I've been hit about 6 times, and I've had to use.
I know. I'm
Explore
super
and
impressed.
Potion.
You're very hard to kill. Then he whips around and slams the sword into Kelly. 21, I think will miss.
No.
And then he's going to
not
stab Agram's corpse with the dagger. So
What
you
a
failed
fucking
2 death
asshole.
saving throws.
This guy.
Is bullshit.
He appears to be a very seasoned combatant.
Yeah, no shit.
Also, you guys, your rolls are not so great, but he is also rocking it. Kelly, let's talk about you and how you're about to rock it.
Oh my god, if we kill him, I'm keeping his head.
That's not
Okay.
weird.
I don't care, I'm keeping it.
All right. Let me take a look here real quick. So,
There's a hood ornament on the cart.
how many spells you got left, Drumurboy?
I'm out. I'm dry.
You dry? Okay.
have a
In that
potion.
case, are you able, Arthur? Are we able to force feed potions?
You have to have the
down
potion in your
people.
hand, and then it takes an action to feed it to people.
So
So
that
you
would
can
be
withdraw
my
it
next turn.
while moving to Agrim and then pour it into him.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do? Because I can attempt to hit this guy and do a maneuver on him. And if you can drag Agrim and revive him, that might give us an opportunity.
Yeah. I think that's the best shot we got.
Yeah.
I have really
Agrim's
bad news.
one-
Agrim's turn is next, so
Yeah, he's gotta not fail his
I
death
gotta,
save.
yeah, well, we're gonna find out what happens. It all comes down to this roll. How, man, fucking.
Well, I mean, the other thing I could do is I could force feed him because I got 2 potions myself. And then he wouldn't have to even make a death saving throw.
It's true.
I think that might be our best action because if he dies, then we reset. And
Yeah.
all right, Arthur.
Yeah, do
I'll
that.
force feed.
okay.
Yep.
Make your roll. This guy is just like, you people can't fight me. You're constantly picking each other up off the ground.
It's the same.
6
Same, by the way.
points, Agrim. You are
You know,
up.
Arthur, he's going to be talking. I'm going to be completely ignoring him. I'm down on my knee. I'm lifting Agrim's head up and I'm slowly pouring.
Oh man, is it like super gothic? There's like pale shining light of the sun on you, and like the angels are singing as doves fly in the background as you feed it to
Oh,
this guy.
geez.
And then as I feed
what
it
is
to
this, a
him,
John Woo movie?
Beata Maria.
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to aggravate him enough, right?
Yeah.
And as I do that, I stand up and I turn to him and I say, I'm done insulting you. If you're not going to fight me properly, then you are no cleric that's worthy of any praise whatsoever.
Okay, make a performance check. I want to remind you, he did just attack you, but
That's
But it
fine.
means like in honor, like one-on-one honorable combat, not.
Yeah,
you guys actually, would you stop and one-on-one honor this?
I mean, if he would
Yes.
stop me
At
being
this
a
point,
dick about it, like,
Performance, you said, yeah?
Yep,
I'm at -1 with that. All right.
that's
let's
rough.
see how we
That's
go.
rough.
16 isn't bad though.
He says, very well. I will allow you to take your friends and watch while the 2 of us stand here on a field of equals. But if they interfere, their lives are forfeit. Agrim, it's your turn.
all right, well,
You hear all of this.
all right, so, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna move away then, since you're gonna do this one-on-one combat thing, because I am fucked up
He
and
does
just,
not attack you as you move away.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go hang out over here by Finley, and just making old man noises, because I've taken a lot of damage today.
Oh, I think I need to go to the bathroom. My bladder's so
I
full
think
right now.
I think I've taken around 100 HP worth of damage. This
Am I have a hernia?
Anybody that ever says that Agrim is not the toughest son of a bitch around, just
All right.
fuck you.
So I'll say to him, if this is all agreed, I say to him, then let's set some rules for this engagement.
It's not even your turn.
Okay.
I'll let them speak.
You've negotiated. We'll see what rules he sets because he's attacking next. Daka, you're up. Do you honor the honor duel here?
To a point, yeah.
Oh, we'll see how much you honor it.
Yeah. I'll step back. I'll hand a potion, like the potion to either Finley or Egram, whoever takes it.
Can you share a potion? Like
I'll take it.
Do you get 2 straws? Drink out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
give it to Finley.
I'm just giving you a
Okay.
potion.
That's
Give
your
it to
action
Finley.
is to move, withdraw a potion, and then hand it to somebody.
And then I'm gonna whisper, like, if it looks like Kelly's going down, all bets are off.
Well, at that point, what do we lose? But yeah, Finley take the potion because he's got disengage and that sort of shit if he should need it.
Yep,
Yeah.
Finley, what do you want to do, boy?
I'd like to drink that potion.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What is it again?
2d4 plus 2.
What is it?
2d4 plus 2.
Kelly, this guy immediately out the gate just stomach stab.
God damn, are you shitting me? All right, whatever.
And I got 6 for mine. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Longsword 1 miss. Longsword 2 counterattack miss. Dagger stab miss. He's just flailing at you with these weapons, but your armor is the equal or better to his. Perhaps luck has finally turned on your side as you've entered into this one-on-one duel.
No.
You go out and make an attack on him. It is 2 mighty giants wrapped in steel or something similar to it, wailing at each other to no avail.
What are the
Agrin,
caravan people doing when they see
they're all
this?
watching this shit now, like in awe. I mean, this
Yeah.
is literally like 2 extremely powerful people who could instantly kill either of you could kill one of these dwarves real easily. They're like watching, like, oh shit, well, we may never see something like this again. Like this is war right here. This is some war
This is
battle.
Fucking Roman Colosseum bullshit that they're witnessing right now.
Agrim, what do you got?
Oh, I'm chilling.
Taka, what do you got?
At this point, like, we're at an even footing. The only thing that we have disadvantage to us is that we only attack once when he attacks 3 times. But
What is in the cart other than salt? Just salt?
There's salt in the 3 carts. There's also provisions, bread, salted meats, water. Of course, each of the drivers has their own personal effects. There's also 7 dead horses and whatever's in your wagon.
So nothing real heavy we could just drop on this guy.
No. I mean, you could drop a dead horse corpse on him, but I mean, you have to pick it up, lift it, move
Build
behind
that
him,
trebuchet,
throw it on
boys.
him.
Let's build that trebuchet. Just throw we'll take all the halflings we killed. We'll cut off their heads and throw them over the wall. That's what
I'm
we'll
gonna. Where's Dury?
I don't know how you think you're gonna disease a green dragonborn, but good call, good call. Sorry,
Where's,
what's the question?
Where's Dury?
Dury is in the front wagon, just kind of watching everything from the driver's seat.
I'm gonna tell Dury to take our horse ride back to town as fast as she can.
Okay, all right. At the end of the round, she will move for your horse. Finley, what are you doing? Nothing? Something? Something or
well-
nothing? Wu-Tang Clan, it's nothing to fuck with.
All right, I'm just gonna take a shot at him with my bow.
really, you gonna break this?
you're gonna
rule?
shoot?
Huh?
This is a one-on-one until Kelly looks like he's
I
going.
would say let them do their thing. Because
Alright.
we done fucked up.
All right, yeah, Finley, you begin raising your bow. Like everyone around's like, no, 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 no. This guy's like, do it. Your blood is mine, halfling.
I dare you.
Break the compact. Dishonor your friend.
I'll say, psych. And
Longsword 1, 17. Longsword 2, 19. 22 is close. Not enough.
Nothing.
He recharges. You see him at the end of the round go,
Good.
and more green smoke begins pouring out of his mouth.
Yeah,
Kelly.
so just before I attack, I say to him, so how much did you have to backpedal in your life to become a bandit for halflings?
I am an honorable and proud warrior, leader of a resistance.
Come on, boy. Come on. Yeah.
So I feel like at this point you guys are basically face to face as you're like slamming at each other, like wham, wham, wham.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right. It does take a proud warrior to bend his knee to a halfling.
Your dwarven taskmaster runs as far as she can, slides down your wagon and pulls out a knife. It's clear she's going to cut the horse's restraining away so she doesn't have to like mess with it and get the horse out. In 2 rounds, she'll be away. Igrim.
I'm waiting, letting them do their thing.
Daka. Betrayal.
I'm gonna
Betray.
move up to where the other people were, where they shot the flare from.
Yep, that was right
See if
here.
there's anything up there.
Okay, well, show me how
That's
far
a-
you move.
I'll do like a double action. So 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. So I can get to here.
Okay, you get to the base of the cliffside.
Yeah.
Henley.
I mean, are we? I mean, if we're letting them do this,
You looking around like, are we letting him do this?
I almost want to take a shot.
I mean, he's got a gut wound. He's full of arrows and bolts and shit. He is just not, grumbling in Dwarven, like making old man noises. Doc is doing whatever. I mean, right now it's like watching 2 paladins fight each other. Like they're not getting anywhere. But
Maybe you can do what you
What
want.
about-
But if you're up for suggestions,
Yeah.
try to go stealth. You still have the poison blade. Try to get behind him, maybe.
Yeah.
And then when the opportunity arises for like
This is an
knife-
open.
Yeah.
This is an
Let
open
me,
canyon.
let me go stealth.
Stealth options for walking behind him are basically null.
Really?
It's a
I mean,
it's open
around.
canyon.
you'd have to
But
go the
isn't he
long way
distracted
around.
with Kelly?
You can try this.
My guess is you'd have to like take the long way around and look like you're doing something else, be inconspicuous, and then do a stealth check.
Sure, you can
Well,
attempt
let
that.
me let me do a stealth check and see what happens.
Make your
Fuck.
move.
15.
You think you disappeared from his sight.
Nice.
Damn.
As soon as you move within 10 feet of him, he turns and looks at you and goes, "I can sense you, thief."
I stab him with a poison dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
You do not have
Shit's
advantage. You are not stealth. I'm sorry. You have advantage because of Kelly, not from stealth. So this isn't an assassination. He knows you're there. No. Oh, sorry. You have advantage from flank, or not flanking. You have advantage from
22.
him being within 5. 22 will hit.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's so 6 poison damage, but also
No, it's 6 stabbing
Hold on.
damage.
Hold on.
It's not poison damage.
No, it's stabbing damage, and then you get poison on top of it.
Then you get to attempt to poison.
You have to succeed
At a
on
DC 15 Constitution
15
save.
Constitution save.
Yep. He's good.
Shit.
So you take half damage.
I think it's no. You don't take any
You
damage.
just don't get poisoned.
Yeah. You try
Oh,
to stab
really?
him, and he shuffles it off.
Shit. Okay.
you also
And to
get
be
your,
clear, your
second
dagger of
attack.
venom deals slashing damage, not poison. The poison is
Okay.
only when you stab him like this with the blade poisoned.
Right.
You also get-
it's not like Henley's sword where it always does.
Yeah.
Does he get the extra 2d6 from attacking
Yes, he
someone
does.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that.
Yeah, sneak attack.
6. So another 6.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna
And you
wheel
can do
around.
offhand as well.
He wheels around and says, "You are damned.
Yeah. Probably.
Your companions have broken the circle of honor. We no longer fight as equals, fallen cleric."
That's true.
You feel something deep inside you, Kelly, where you pull your magic from. There is intense displeasure radiating through you. It is not directed towards this man, but towards Finley, who has broken the sacred vow on your behalf. Let's talk about your AC, Finley. I think it's 16 range.
16, yeah.
That's right where I'm at. That's right where I'm at.
Fuck.
3. Well, God doesn't like you, and neither does the dice roller.
Jesus.
Finley, I got really bad news for you. This guy hits you with the other longsword, then stabs you with the dagger and kills you.
Yeah.
Kelly, you are surprised. You are not dead right now. You look at Finley go down. This dude just straight up like cuts Finley's throat, and he's rolling around the ground, bleeding. That dude is dead.
All right. Well, I will take a knee.
Okay.
And I'll put the sword in the ground.
Very well.
Like point down to the thing, and I'll lean on it, and I'll say, "You're right. My companions acted unhonorably, and I apologize for this. Do what you will."
I didn't do shit.
Okay. Igrim, Kelly has stopped fighting. Finley is dead. You're not dead. Things have gotten confusing incredibly fast.
I mean,
what do you want to do? You look down at your weapon. You look across the battlefield.
I feel that Igrim is honorable enough to where he's. I mean, he's pretty good at holding to his. You know, he said he wasn't. He's gonna let him have a little honor duel. So I'm not gonna intervene.
This guy. I mean, this guy's made it perfectly clear. This honor duel is over.
That's true.
Finley attacked him, killed Finley. Finley is dead, but you're not. Kelly is done fighting.
Why does this have to land on my fucking turn?
Do. Everything has slowed down. The sides of the screen begin like vaguely gray like thing, and then there's like red lines coming in. There's like a little timer at the top. Bing.
A really slow version, like a really pitched down version of that simple song.
What's your choice, Igrim? Make a plan.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Daka,
man of his dwarf of his word.
Both of your companions have essentially surrendered this fight.
And Finley is like down and clearly dead.
Yeah.
I'm laying on the ground, waiting to roll my saving throws.
Oh no, there's no saving throw roll. He stabbed you 2 more times to force you to fail 4 death saving throws.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah, you're 100% actually dead.
Yeah, so I mean it's irrelevant because we wake up in a mountain. So
you have not woken up in a mountain. Is the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's the confusing part.
Yeah, and to me, it does feel like Guzengoff intervention,
maybe
for the most part here. So that's why I've put down my weapon.
Daka.
And this guy is clearly not going to honor the duel and just.
He's not going to honor the duel. Finley stabbed him in the back.
I know, but he's not even going to be like.
Kelly has surrendered. Agrim has surrendered. I don't know what you think this duel is anymore.
Fuck it, I'm shooting him.
Okay.
I'm gonna wheel around.
I feel like that's probably a pretty good. Oh my god, your bow snaps in half. Oh. You go and pull it back.
Oh my
I'm gonna act like nothing happened.
Unreal.
Dude, gonna do a performance check?
Yeah, man, you could try to play it off.
Did not know you're not supposed to ever dry fire a bow. It's one of the worst things you can do.
21 performance checks, nothing happened.
Nonchalantly. Anything else you want to do?
Continue walking up the hill.
Okay. Yeah. You make it up there. This guy's got a backpack. He's got a scroll case. He's got a crossbow with several bolts, some armor. He's not like 100% dead like Finley. He's bleeding out right now, and he's like, oh, Winona.
There's a guy that's like up here doing that one.
Yeah, it's the leader guy that was originally shot. He is fatally wounded. No amount of healing will save him. He's basically dead, but he's still hanging in just a little bit.
Can I speak to him?
Yeah, I mean, you could try. He's essentially close to unconscious. What do you want to say?
What is that thing you summoned?
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Persuasion. Okay, that doesn't matter because both of them are 6. No.
He reaches a hand out towards your face, and then it falls limply. He's now 100% dead. The dice giveth, and the dice taketh. This guy leaves you behind, Kelly, and says, "Dishonorable cowards are not worth killing," and begins stomping after Daka. 45, he gets here. He has to dash in order to do it, but Daka, the whole time, you can see that green stuff is beginning to pour from his mouth, and he's just like, "You can surrender like your friends, or you can die like the little one." Kelly.
I sit there in silent contemplation.
Make a religion check.
Here's hoping, because you held up. I mean, you're into the thing.
Yeah.
Of course, Finley fucks it up for everybody.
I mean,
Who is Finley Longbottom?
Who is
Who is
Finley Longbottom?
Twitch Prime.
Who was Finley Longbottom?
Who was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, you look in your heart. You try to reach out for your connection with Goose and Guz. You contemplate on what has gone wrong here, and there are no answers within you. Agram, you don't have a religious connection. You've surrendered in honorable combat. This dude doesn't give a shit. He's chasing Daka down.
I mean, fuck.
It's like watching a truck.
Yeah. the T1000, like.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's exactly what's going down.
Fuck.
He's thick, but with a K and not a C.
T-I-K-K?
T-H-I-C-K.
K-K.
T-H-I-K-K.
You know.
That sounds like the name of an elder god. The cook.
It's like Agram's having a moment, like he's willing to lay down his life for the defense of others, but at the same time he's going against, gave his word about the whole thing. It's
rough.
In dwarven stubbornness, it's like, probably dead anyway, fuck it, and decides he's gonna take a shot.
All right.
At
take your shot, sir.
This motherfucker. Why not? Let's see what happens. Fucking Christ, no.
Nope. He ducks his head sideways as the bolt sails past him and lands just short of Daka, not even looking when it approaches him.
Yeah, well, that's all I got.
Daka, 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 Daka. He's coming for you.
Well, I'll stand up, stealthily draw both my daggers, and whip around and try to slash him.
You have daggers or short swords?
Daggers.
Daggers. Okay.
I don't think there's much of a difference except for maybe damage. D6 on short swords?
I think short swords are D6.
Yeah. 24.
24 will hit. 7 points of damage.
Plus
You
100.
also got Hunter's Mark too.
Mm-hmm.
Another 2.
Okay.
You get 1 for each, just 2 hits.
The second is not a hit.
Oh, the second hit, sorry. I was looking at the...
But I'll I'll bring it up and stab it under. What does he have for armor?
He's not wearing any armor. You keep hitting his super thick scales.
Or maybe where the
You get into a crack.
Yeah, where it's a little thinner and it's clavicle.
Yeah.
It's like stab the dagger and pull him forward. Be like, I'm not afraid to die. What else
as
have I got to lose?
he's got you there, he opens his mouth and says, "You should be," and lets out a wave of putrescent green smoke.
I
Need you
just close my eyes and brace for it.
Dex saving throw.
Dex
Yep.
16.
You brace real good, and you take half damage. You brace so hard that you only take 12 points of damage.
Sweet, I'm still up. And when that's over, I'll look up and just like insane person laugh in his face.
He's insane person laughing the whole time. So
It's a good.
you guys are like a
good
JoJo fight right here. I'm worried some stands are gonna appear. Kelly, still in prayer, contemplation,
Yes.
rethinking your life. The horse sets off. Agrim,
I'm shooting. Oh Lord, he's shooting. Let's see.
yeah, of course you have to name all of your special attacks before you do them.
19.
That'll hit. 12 points of damage.
That 100 mark.
Yep.
So,
He
that's all.
is starting to take wounds. All of a sudden, you guys have gone from no damage on him to continually beating on him. He's cowards, all of you!
Call me a coward again, and just like stab the daggers.
Double dare you, motherfucker! Call me coward one more goddamn time.
17.
17 will not do it.
Wow. 21.
21 would do it. It will do it. Yep, 100%.
11 damage.
Nice.
11 points of damage. You bring him to one knee, and he says, "I'm not going down like this." Just like he flipped the dagger before, he tosses the sword, gets it point down, and just starts hacking away at you with the sword. What's your AC?
15.
So the two of you are fighting among these.
Yeah, I'm going down.
On the side of a mountain. Oh, yeah, you fucking are.
What the fuck is it with this guy in the
Plus
D20s?
3, plus 46.
Or nat 20s, rather.
Do you have resistance to fire? Because I know Tiefling's got weird
He does.
shit.
He does.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you take
it's
5
half.
points of damage, and then
I'm
you
down.
take
I want a wire,
11. You take 6 more points of fire damage.
I've only got 3 hit points, so I'm down.
He then stabs you with the longsword again and the dagger, killing you. You're dead,
Yeah.
just like Finley.
My eyes are still open, and I'm smiling at him.
I feel like your corpse is probably still making gasping.
Is.
You're just like,
Yeah. I'm just still like staring, just smiling.
He turns Agrim with the last of his energy. He's bleeding from between his scales. He has. Oh, I gotta check and see if he reabsorbs that poison breath. He takes in a deep breath. You could see that green stuff's coming back out of his mouth. He starts limping towards you, but can't get very far. He points to the longsword and says, "Just like the others, you're next, coward." Kelly?
Flip him off.
Agrim?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot. There's why not at this point. Let's see, 22 for 6
Hunter's mark.
with a hunter's mark. It's 2.
Agrim,
Yeah.
how do you kill him?
Yeah.
I just wanted to shoot. I just wanted to hit him right in the soft spot, right there in the base of the throat. And then
Green stuff was like.
yeah,
He reaches up to use the sword to like cauterize it. And then like falls forward. He begins shaking, drops both of his weapons, and is rolling around on the sharp rocks there. Next to Daka's corpse, just bleeding everywhere.
If you do that, it's just gonna like slam my head back on the ground, like, oh shit. Just exhausted, just taking so much damage.
I'll walk over to Agrim and I give him a potion, the last potion that I have.
All right.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to walk over to this Daka and to the guy. I'm going to pick Daka up. I'm going to take all of the weapons from this dude as well.
Okay.
and I'm going to bring him back to Finley. And then I'm going to just sit there and look at these two on the
It
ground.
should be noted that when you take his longsword, it is no longer flaming.
That's fine. What about the yeah, so I take all the stuff.
Yep,
from him.
You got his stuff.
Um,
So you can
said
write
he was
down that you have a
naked.
dagger of venom and an unknown flaming longsword.
I'm going to try and use his sword to reach out to, because he said he was the cleric of war. I'm going to try to reach out to his sponsor through his sword.
Okay. Make a religion check.
13.
Okay. What ails you? What guidance do you require?
I want to know specifically if this cleric was fallen.
From deep inside your chest, you feel a kinship to him that you did not moments ago after he got done murdering most of your party. You feel as if he is a comrade and brother to you, and then the feeling fades after a few moments.
Okay. Well, I will make sure that I keep his weapons with me then.
So you did actually loot his corpse, correct? I mean, you said you took his weapons, but I'm assuming you took a little time.
Yeah, I'll take whatever else is on him. Yeah.
After he died, a set of bracers appeared on his arm. They are simple leather with runes in a language you don't know, but they're huge and puffy. Like both ends of it have like huge amounts of fur coming out of them, and when you slip them off, they resize themselves to like huge, massive size.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll put them on. I'm worried about resetting at this point, so anything magical I'm going to put on.
It will take you 1 hour in order to attune to anything that requires it.
Can I do all the stuff at the same time?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Well,
Do you have an order that you would like to?
Braces, longsword, and I'll give the dagger to Agrim to do.
Okay. You spend an hour sitting quietly, contemplating what these bracers are. You attune with them. They are gauntlets of ogre power. Your strength score is now 19 as long as you're wearing them.
Fucking ouch. Okay, so
after another hour of contemplation, you reach out towards the sword. It is a flame tongue longsword, and it also is attuned. You have now attuned all three possible components that you can. I will create cards for these to for viewing.
Okay. All right. After all that's done, these bodies that we have of our friends, what's up with them? What's happening here?
They're as dead as any other dead person would be.
What about the marks on their neck? Are they gone?
They are there.
I don't understand.
I got no idea.
Perhaps fighting a cleric of war has removed the curse or something.
As you were speaking, the sun sets beneath the horizon of the canyon, and in the distance...
the daggers and stuff like that. Agrim, were you going to attune those?
You cannot attune to the dagger. The dagger of venom is just a regular magic item.
Okay.
It's the same thing that Finley has.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're gonna do.
You hear in the distance, echoing down the canyon, it's hard to tell how far away, the familiar sounds of actual war. Kelly, Agrim, you've heard this before. This is not 5 or 10 people fighting, clanging together. This is dozens and dozens of crossbows, the clanging of swords and hammers, of shields. You even hear the crumbling of stone.
War horns, that sort of thing.
In the 2 hours since your battle here has ended, it seems another battle further east into the canyon has begun.
Let's see. We were headed towards Fort Cuso, so that's pretty. We can probably narrow that down. To
what about the dwarves here? What are they doing?
They are basically like shell shocked. They're trying to like figure out what to do. Their boss is gone. The horses are dead. There are corpses everywhere. They're just like gathering everybody and pulling them off of the road and stacking them.
How many dwarves are left?
6 dwarves.
Does Dury ever come back?
I mean, Dury rode away, but it took you a half a day to get here, so it's going to take her
half a day.
about half a day to get back.
I'm going to, still like bloodied and just looking like, all sorts of hell. I'm gonna start barking orders in Dwarvish. I'm like, which of you can shoot a bow?
I think we just lost the Finns.
Did we?
I mean, none of them can use a bow.
Finley.
Okay.
Autumn.
They're super confused. Make a persuasion check though to see if you can rally them.
Okay. Let's see. Persuasion. Of course. 14.
I'm the Finley now. Yeah, you.
I'm the captain now.
You pull the team together. The 6 of them like line up. They may not be warriors, but they are used to dwarven discipline. And they report it, and they're like, I can't use a bow, sir, in Dwarven. And the others are just like, I'm not trained either. It's a lot of technical work.
At the very least, since we're probably gonna be here for tonight, we're gonna set up camp. One dwarf watching one way, one dwarf watching the other. We'll rotate watches. I am beat to shit, so I'm gonna take me a minute or 2 here to compose myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna relay to Kelly what I just said to them in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Finley's computer just locked up, so he'll be back in a bit.
All right.
Okay. I think what I'll do then is go ahead and start burying our companions.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so there was the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Finley had the ring, yes?
Yeah, he had a ring protection, +1.
All right. I'll take that off and I'll throw that to Agrim.
Okay.
Gold, etc. Just if you want to make, we can do this after, but I take the stuff that's of value, but I leave them their personal effects and clothing, that sort of stuff. I'm not going to take what they're wearing.
Agrim, do you attune to the Ring of Protection? It requires you'd have to not sleep for an hour and attune to it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of just resting anyway.
All right. Anything else while you set watches and such?
Probably try and get a campfire of some sorts going. Start dragging out food or rations, whatever we got. Let's see. So all the horses are either dead or gone, right? She only made off with the one horse.
Yeah, but you can probably cut the horses up and make food out of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I meant I was going to think about blocking the pass with the wagons, but
these guys are trying to do the exact opposite. They're trying to make sure the pass is unblocked. But if you tell them to, they'll do it.
Well, I just meant it temporarily, just for protection's sake. But I mean, it's what do you think, Kelly? Should we try and block it or leave it open? I mean, we could always just set up a tent or something.
Honestly, how much daylight do we have left, Arthur?
Not a lot.
There's none. It's actually night already.
Yeah, it's half a day's travel to either the place we came from or the fort, which from the sounds of war is probably being besieged by orcs and demons right now or whatever.
Yeah. At this point, I think we set up camp, wait for daylight, and then we pull the carts ourselves.
This is what happens. Kelly, Agrim, you hear a noise as some of the men wake you in the morning. They seem exhausted, but they are pointing to the west, where you notice your paymaster, Dury Sarazan, approaching with a patrol of 4 guardsmen. These are no normal guardsmen. They are all like cavaliers, lances, plate armor, horses with armor, etc.
Yeah, there's a spook.
Yeah, we'll need to reorder ourselves in a second.
Did I fuck it up?
Yes, you've absolutely destroyed it. Everyone needs to turn their camera off except for Dave. So it's Spootnik, Drumurboy, Atomikspoon. Your ring of protection, Spootnik, is now on Agrim. He has reattuned it away from you.
Okay.
As you all are groggily getting up, the first light of the sun in the east touches you, and all of you wake up in the mountain.
Okay.
Finley, your ring is gone. You don't know where it was, but
I mean, if he asks, I'll tell him.
well, I'm just saying when you wake up, you know, you're like, oh shit, I thought I had tuned that motherfucker. Kelly,
Sure.
you got like an armory on your ass, man. You wake up, you're just like,
Yeah.
ogre gauntlets,
pieces did you get?
long
What, 2 or 3?
sword, other long sword.
Yeah.
I spend a moment inside of this cave in contemplation about what happened exactly. Perhaps I'm going to be talking to my party about the rules of engagement going forward, because I don't know if Goosenguff will give me another opportunity.
Your faith seems strong. You were not reproached. Your connection right now feels pretty solid. There's a holy symbol waiting for you that wasn't there the first time you came back.
But it was the time that we came last time.
Yes.
Previously.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll saddle up. And I'll also. Is anyone here capable of using long swords?
I mean, it's a strength weapon. I don't have a penalty to strength, but I don't have a bonus either.
Yeah. Because what I would like to do specifically is, I think we can use this weapon in trade to get more magical weapons. You know, so keep it attuned to us, and then
There was that wizard. That wizard wanted that cursed sword. So if you
Yes, he did.
were to keep the good one, get rid of the cursed one.
in exchange for a different longsword, but it's a longsword still.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so you get a little bit, whatever, but it's not cursed, and we might end up with the net, because he wanted to, what was it, knock off? I mean, it was a fairly hefty thing he was going to give us in trade for that, because his master made it or whatever, is that wizard that we got the dagger from. So we could get it, maybe get another ring of protection. I don't know, whatever. So keep the one that's not cursed, and then you still have a longsword. I think this one's slightly better. Is it?
I think it is better. Yeah.
Okay, so
Judging by the damage that it delivered.
Well, I think. Well, he said that the flame after you took it away from that guy wasn't on it, but still, I mean, I assume it's still
now that you've attuned to it. You know that there is a command word in order to make the blade inflame itself, and it will also act as like a torch shedding bright light in the area.
Fantastic.
Does he know what the command word is?
It's whatever he wants it to be.
Okay, I didn't know if I had to maybe translate something draconic or something.
No, I mean he can choose to reset it.
Yeah, so in my opinion, get rid of the cursed one. You keep the new one, and
Flame on.
but we could get maybe, because either we could get money or try and get the ring, or get money, hold on to it, wait till we get into maybe say Dwarven lands, runesmiths, all that. Dwarves make all sorts of crazy weapons and shit. We could probably get maybe a crossbow or something that, or whatever, something for the rangers, because the melee weapons are okay, but we're best at range, so it'd be nice to have whatever. So that's my opinion on that matter. Get rid of the cursed one at the very least, because it's okay, but
So Arthur, I guess we all meet out the front, right?
Yep. You know that in just a few moments, a familiar torch will be making its way towards you. Sorry, familiar lantern.
Now, where did we want to go? Did we want to go straight back to that point?
Well, we don't have a reason to go into the armor thing, because we know it'll happen.
No, we don't.
So
we'd be arriving earlier than normal.
Earlier, plus if we go straight to that town, all of those little halflings are probably still having their little shit show convention, so we could probably bypass them, beat them to the punch, as it were, or whatever. So we could try that.
We also know where they're set up, so we could flank them.
Well,
That
I
is
mean,
true.
maybe. I'm more worried about, what we would do with
I mean, instead of being stuck in a friggin' valley, we could take two on each side and just
Yeah, well, we don't know what the surrounding. I mean, because these are giant slabs of salt. I'm assuming it probably weighs a.
All right, so going post Bonderoct, I guess that puts me at 315 GP after the sale of that orb and all that other crap and buying of the armor and stuff.
Write that down somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I have a second sheet. I have a post Bonderoct sheet, which is like the save point sheet to keep track of all the gold and shit that we had at that point.
I have no idea how much gold and shit we have.
Well, I
would have not very much because I didn't take too much at the beginning.
Well, you were 120, I believe, was what you put in.
So let's work it out real quick. All right, at least we know that we sold the orb, and that was 800 gold pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, it was like 800, and I got the armor, and then we split like 150 between everyone else, and I took the armor. So you at least have whatever you had up to that point. So you'd have like 50, and then you'd have an extra 150 on top of that, at least at a minimum. And I think you guys need to keep track of that like post save point, because you need to be able to reset back to that point.
Yeah.
So this is post Bonderoct.
This is post Bonderoct. This is like after we've bought the carriage and the horses. And we've got the ant, and I've got my plate armor.
If I'm remembering correctly, because then I have my crossbow too. If I remember correctly, we didn't spend anything other than that, except for when we chipped into that dagger. I'm pretty sure I'd have to go back and check the tape, Doc. I'm pretty sure you gave 120 to cover the difference. I gave 150. Finley had whatever he had given, so we're before that point.
Yeah.
Right.
So it should be 300 and maybe like 350 something, because I know I bought my crossbow, so.
I had about 350 at that point. So
I'm just gonna write a note, because I'm never gonna remember that shit every time.
Yeah. So
where are you restarting from?
I guess we restart from the town with the halflings, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
As you pull into town, you are of course shaken down by the guards for 2 silver pieces.
Are you cool with Brian taking back that the ring of protection at this point?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, sure. It doesn't bother me.
You reattune.
Okay.
And as the set fades for us, you get 513 experience points for today's session.
Nice.
Ooh, 513.
Pretty chunk.
So that's me and Finley should be at Finley and I. And
let's see.
Is it 513? 3704, Finley. My
math. That is correct.
Okay.
Does that give you all a level up?
No, we need 6,500. We need 6,500 for level 5.
Yeah, we were about halfway there.
What did I just say? The number was
3704.
3704. God, I'm retarded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 65.
I'm 50 experience above you guys. So
you and Daka both, I believe.
Daka, I think, is a little higher.
I'm a little higher. I'm at 3772.
Yeah.
Guys, it was a glorious battle and a dark time. It sounds like Kelly is going to have some words at Brienne Leaf's Inn for all of you. What will you do with these halflings? What will you do? Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out.
In and burn the inn down.
But that's Brienne Leaf's Inn. I thought we liked Brienne Leaf.
Details on these swords.
It is in the handout section.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I didn't see that. Handout. It's
Flame tongue,
I see. Flame tongue. Yep, I see it. Thank you.
You're not entirely sure what the cursed sword does because it's cursed, so it doesn't tell you what it does. That's how cursed things work. Guys, you tried very hard. The dice were against
him down. We just died.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was definitely dead. I mean, after he killed Doc, he had 1 hit point. It was heartbreaking.
I mean,
that killing blow, though, you know. Agram needed that.
I've never taken stuff. Just felt good after the amount of damage I took in that combat. I think I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure I took probably well over 100 hit points worth of damage because I healed 4 times.
Is it a magic +1 sword?
No.
No.
Nope. I mean, it does 2d6 extra fire damage. I don't know what you want.
No, I was just asking because to hit. So
No, that's pretty rare. Friends, countrymen, Romans, everyone's good for next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so looking at the damage on the sword, is it 2d8 and then 2d6?
It's 1d8,
1d8.
and then 2d6, but it's a versatile. So you could swing it with, if you swing it with two hands, it's 1d10.
Right.
Why do that when you have a dagger of venom in the other hand?
How do I add extra damage dice to the roll?
Just
Friggin' get some
put,
sticky rope and put this.
I think you could just put
Dagger
1d8
poison on
plus
the-
2d6, right?
Did you ever read the Nuclear Power comic, Drumurboy?
No.
With Gladius Katina? Oh boy,
Nope.
I definitely want to get this for you. It's a fighter who wanted to fight better, so he chained two longswords together and then swung them by the chain.
Nice.
Yeah, you can just put the 2d6 after the 1d8.
Is this real?
No, it's from a webcomic.
Okay, I'm like, that's some pretty metal medieval shit right there.
It is some pretty medieval shit, but
Needs a plus.
Yeah.
let's see here.
There you go.
Yeah, they were
Crisis.
called sword chucks.
Yeah. Sword chucks.
But when Red Mage analyzed them, he analyzed them as being the Gladius Katina. He was like, "Long have I traveled across the land, but I have never seen the sacred art of Gladius Katina." Yeah, here you go. I'll send it to you, Drumurboy. Let me just go ahead and fuck up Google again. No, it looks like this is gonna work correctly. Dave.
What up?
Let's outro, bro.
All right, how's it doing, everyone? My name is Dave, former full-time streamer, now full-time publisher. I've been spending my last couple of days doing English copy on the next game that we're going to release, which is going to go into a movie as well, which is fucking crazy town. I don't know when that movie is going to be released, but the movie is apparently called Super Cool. So yeah,
Is it super cool?
It's not about superconductors. I'm going to be annoyed.
Nah, it's about teenage boys having, coming of age. I assume it's to rip off Superbad in a way, but whatever. So yeah, that's me. You can check out all the role-playing stuff I used to do over at youtube.com/Henley. Nice and easy these days. And everyone, I think, used to be in one of my games there. Wait, Drumboy, did you used to be in one of the games?
The Western.
I was in the Western.
Oh yeah, the Western one. Yes, absolutely.
That's part of the reason why I did this voice, is because I was like, man, I wish I was in that game. I would have done a southern voice.
Yeah, but this has been a fun session. I'm a little scared what's happening now, because when we die, we have to wait for dawn. So that's
Yeah, I've already written down a note like new parameter to investigate. Let's figure this shit out.
the Star Trek.
It got real.
Yeah. The Star Trek thing is not happening anymore. Sid Alpha is way too busy of a human being to.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
He's which shit happens. What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? Exactly. But yeah, make sure you subscribe with Twitch Prime to APGamingREAL.
Just fine.
Prime.
Next.
Pass. Drumurboy, how you doing?
Good. I'm a little bit disappointed that my friggin' zipper broke.
You can fix it. I believe in you.
No, this one isn't going to be fixed because it's
You got to cut the thing off and sew a new one on, man. Got to learn a life skill.
well, it's this thing. It was like caught in with some sort of plastic shit, and the plastic shit melted and broke. Probably gone in the dryer for too long, but I guess I just have a zippered hoodie now. You can check out my music at search Drumurboy on Spotify or iTunes or Amazon or Google or Bandcamp if you want to support me more directly. You can wherever you listen to music, you can probably find my music there. Even YouTube. I have it in my own topic now, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I'm going to be playing more Deus Ex on the weekend. finishing up the DLC on that, and then probably taking a week off, and then jumping into BioShock after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh. There's a new, I do sound design for nerdordie.com, which is a streamer asset site. So if you're a streamer and you're looking for kind of like high quality webcams, alerts, stingers, break screens, all that stuff, we got a new pack coming out tomorrow that I did the sound design for. So keep a lookout.
To have the one of the Nerd or Die packs can confirm high quality assets, all of them. You even get the PSD files and everything else if you so choose. So
a lot of them have like PSD and After Effects files, so you can do some recoloring and stuff on your own.
So it's all good. It's easy, and they've even got, if you're like me and an idiot, you got like a thing where you can just import all the default stuff into OBS or whatever else, and just have to change like, names and stuff. But I mean, it's easy.
So you got a brand spanking new thing coming out tomorrow, so check out Nerd or Die on Twitter for that.
How spanking?
Brand spanking.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear on that particular point. Speaking of things that you want to spank that are on brand, who is Finley Longbottom?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, Finley Longbottom.
He definitely deserves a spanking.
I'm not gonna lie, Finley Longbottom. I was worried that you would be rolling a new character today.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. But hey, I had a good time. As always, thank you, Arthur, for running the game.
I'm just here to terrorize you guys, make your lives worse.
Always get to see you guys. We've lost Dave, but that's fine.
All right.
What? I'm still here. What
the camera turned off.
Whatever. Oh, there he is.
Now I am the talented musical one.
Yeah. Sorry, for whatever reason, my computer decided to just fucking restart. But whatever. Yeah, I will be here next week, and Spootnik_71 is my Twitter. I'm trying to get 3 followers. So if one of you could follow me, I'll get to 2.
I'll follow you right now.
Wait, I'm already following you on Twitter.
I'm just fucking with you guys. I have like 8 followers. It's fine.
See late. I'm committed.
Get Spooty up to 69 followers.
Yeah.
It must stay at 60.
No more, no less.
For the prophecy to be fulfilled.
Situation.
Yeah. All right.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Right.
Unexpected Thanos.
So, I'm Atomikspoon. The Atomikspoon on Twitter, Atomikspoon on Twitch. I stream Warcraft. I stream various other stuff. I haven't been streaming too much the past couple weeks. I've generally felt like shit and been in a bad mood, and I'm already depressing enough as is, so, whatever. But, yeah, I'll be here on Wednesdays. I had fun killing some shit. Holy shit, is Agram a tanky boy?
Agree.
Well, I mean, you're also discounting the fact that I didn't take a single point of damage in an entire combat scenario. But so we have tanks of different variety.
Well, I mean, hey, that works.
Calm down. Celebrating him is not dissing you, Dave. Calm down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just banging the dude in the back of the head with a frying pan the entire time, man.
I'm not bragging as much as I am surprised that, I mean, I think that's the most damage I've ever taken in a sub like level 8 fantasy tabletop game. Once you have like 200 HP or some shit, whatever, that's one thing. But I took well over almost twice my HP in damage, and only went down the once, which I was worried I was going to be the one to die, because other than the wizard killing us, I haven't been killed by somebody in direct combat. Like, Finley's been shanked, Daka's been stabbed in the back. That hasn't happened to me yet. I thought I was going to be the one, but yeah, no, it's a good time. A lot of combat. Sometimes you just got to kill some shit. It's good therapy.
It was hot.
Feels good.
Whatever. So yeah, that's me.
Do we do everybody on the outros yet?
It's you.
Okay, it's me. I'm working with Swargula on Saturday for another one shot. We finally wrapped up Cancol, which means I now have no anime RPGs. Get wrecked, motherfuckers. However, I am starting a Pokemon game sometime in the near future, which will be an unstreamed but recorded game, which will then turn into a podcast. After the podcast releases, we'll put all the videos on YouTube. Whenever I have like an open week where people are sick or it's a holiday, I'll be using that to fill spots. Tons of stuff is going on my channel. I've been streaming for like 9 or 10 days straight now. Can't wait till Friday. Can't wait till Friday. That's it. Be back next week. Have a good night.
Peace.